June 2nd, 2017. I'm Theodore. Yesterday, Donald Trump shut down the Paris Accord. Surely imminent death is on its way as all the countries of the world break down. All the liberals here in our country are freaking out. And apparently the biggest mistake on the planet was made. All this because we're flying in the face of science by throwing out a treaty that some of us don't agree with. Science is the exploration for truth. Science is searching. You see, once we're at the point where we're not searching anymore and we are positive we found fact, then we're at religion. Scientific method is based on systematic observation, measurement, experiments, formulating, testing, modifying hypothesis. Isn't it impossible to modify hypothesis if the debate is over? Let's bottom line it. It's the certainty with so-called science that's the problem. How many times have they been certain? Health science. We've got eggs. Eggs were great, then they're bad, then they're bad, then they're great. You never know. AIDS was going to wipe out millions of people in Africa in the 1980s. Science was certain. The presentation was so positive. On the Ebola virus was going to get us a couple years ago. People were pretty sure about that. The ulcers that were caused by acidity, but it turned out to be something else that was causing it that a man came along and cured, but he was beat up and eviscerated by scientists who were certain he was wrong before that was allowed. We have gravity per Newton. We have weather forecasts. Kudos to the Weather Channel, but sometimes you tell us what's going to happen tomorrow, sometimes it doesn't happen. Back to Newton. Newton gravity worked on Earth for hundreds of years, was established as fact as much as anything. If you're scientific, you realize that something might come along and change it. Einstein did. We couldn't get to the moon with the idea of gravity that Newton had. Certainty is bad for science. It's very clear, if there's no debate, there's no science. And that's my stand, and I recommend you take that tact when you deal with these people that are certain. Until there's debate, there should be no treaty or accord. And I happily and strongly support Donald Trump's decision to pull the United States out of that.